Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. I woke up like this, deep divers, all magical and fly, just, whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That was healthy. Raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration. I feel so much better now. Sending you a wave of good ass energy, deep divers. The cat down the road said, you feel fantastic, and that's fantastic. Look, a big shout out to everybody out there who's joined the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart Deep Divers. Click the link down below and be inspired. And go and get the brand new book, Deep Divers, Feel Alive 2, Unlock Your Infinite Power. The secret recipe to becoming your greatest version, now available on Amazon. And ralphsmart.com/the book, Deep Divers. Click the link down below and be inspired. 10 years in the making, 500 pages. Deep Divers, you're going to love it. Now, the cat down the road told me, Ralph, I said, what? There's an asteroid coming to Earth. I said, you gotta be kidding. The cat down the road said, oh no, Ralph, it's approaching Earth right now and it's gonna hit. There's a chance, a big chance, Ralph. I said, when, cat down the road? 2032. I said, that's not enough time for us to get the hell out of here. So, deep divers, breaking news. NASA calls out an emergency. Okay? Because asteroid 2024 YR4 has just doubled. The chances of it hitting Earth has just doubled in a week. It's a 1 in 43. 1 in 43 chance of this asteroid hitting Earth. That's crazy. Well, things they're not telling you, deep divers, about asteroid 2024 YR4. This information right here is going to blow your mind and inspire you at the same time. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support the real. Hit that like button right now if you support the real, deep divers, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Look, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. The stars, not the asteroids, the stars are about to align for you. If you're ready for that, just say thank you. Now, deep divers, I'm going to tell you a story. A guy came up to me and he's like, are you getting ready? I'm like, getting ready for what? Something is going to hit the Earth around 2030. I'm like, that's crazy. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So let me play you the news story, deep divers, and I'm going to break it down. Okay, let's go.
Scientists are closely watching a recently discovered asteroid that is being called a potential city killer. The asteroid, known as 2024 YR4, was first spotted December 27th by the El Salce Observatory in Chile. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory calculates there is a 1.6% chance it will hit Earth on December 22nd, 2032. Astronomers say based on its brightness, the asteroid is between 130 and 300 feet wide. So we have a handy graphic on your screen to compare. So the asteroid that struck Earth 66 million years ago and wiped out the dinosaurs, well, that one was just over 6 miles wide. For more, let's bring in CBS News space consultant Bill Harwood. Bill, good to see you. This asteroid is now rated a 3 out of 10 on the Torino Impact Hazard Scale. So what does that mean? Is this something we need to be worried about?
Well, not worried particularly. It just means we need to pay attention to it. You know, this scale goes from 0 to 10, 0 meaning there's virtually no chance of an impact, 10 meaning a climate-destroying, world-destroying sort of impact. Never seen anything like that since the dinosaurs, obviously. But there is a slight chance that this one could come by and hit us in 2032, as you said. The tracking is not very precise yet. They'll get another chance to really nail down the orbit when it comes back by Earth in 2028. And by that point, hopefully, the numbers will show that there's zero chance of hitting the Earth. But right now, they're certainly paying attention to it. They want to make sure they can nail down this orbit in time to do something if necessary.
I don't like talking doomsday, but if this asteroid were to strike Earth in 7 years, where could it hit? How much damage could it do?
Well, we don't know where it could hit yet because the trajectory is really not nearly well defined enough to make a prediction like that. But the kind of impacts we're talking about with a body of this size and its possible composition, back in 1908, an asteroid hit western or eastern Siberia and leveled like 830 square miles of forest. So it's a big deal. If something like that came down in a populated area, on a big city, for example, it would be truly catastrophic, but it would be a local catastrophe. It wouldn't be something like the rock that killed the dinosaurs. It wouldn't affect the global climate, but it would certainly be a disaster of epic proportions. So we're all hoping that doesn't happen.
NASA's ahead of this. They're ahead of everything. In 2022, a spacecraft successfully pushed an asteroid off course during NASA's first DART mission. Could scientists do this again if they have to?
I don't know. I thought about that. They definitely demonstrated the feasibility of diverting an asteroid, nudging it slightly off course. Of course, the thing there is you want to do it when the asteroid is far enough away that a relatively small nudge can have a big impact on where it ends up going. Whether they could do that in this case based on whatever they learn in 2028, I'm not sure about that, but they would certainly have advanced warning of an impact if it came to that and could warn people away from any affected areas in plenty of time. Not saying that it still wouldn't be a bad day if it hit, but it wouldn't be like it was hitting out of the blue. There would be warning.
Every time we see you, we got to ask you about any new information regarding Sunny Williams and Butch Wilmore as well. Of course, they're on the International Space Station. Do we have any idea on when they're coming home?
Well, we're starting to. They've had some meetings this week to try to nail down exactly how they're going to do this. And it's looking like they're going to be able to get down around March 19th. That's a few weeks ahead of schedule. Basically, it's because they're moving the next crew to the station to a different Crew Dragon vehicle to speed things up a little bit. And if that happens, then the Starliner astronauts and their two station crewmates could get back to Earth in a best-case scenario around March 19th or shortly thereafter. So, it's looking a little better for them to get home, but it's not going to be too much longer now, we all hope.
We'll be watching that. Bill Harwood, thank you.
So that's big news, deep divers, right? This asteroid. Now, the crazy part about asteroid 2024 YR4, who named that, by the way? Anyway, deep divers, look, at the time of that broadcast, it was 1.6 chance, right? Now it's actually doubled. We're talking about 2.3% chance of it hitting Earth in 2032. Chances of asteroids striking Earth in the next decade has nearly doubled, NASA says. So this is really big news. Really big news. Now, on this channel, we talk about becoming your greatest version. And I've been telling you, deep divers, get ready. Get ready. We are living in the shift. We are living in the quickening. We are living in a time where you better wake up, baby, because things are happening and things are going to happen. And I told you, I was out and about and a guy we were talking and he just said, look, are you getting ready for this event? I said, what event? And he's like, something is going to hit Earth. And I'm like, wow. Thinking back on it, I'm like, that's crazy, right? And it's amazing because they tell you that in 2030, what do they tell you? You will own nothing and be happy. World Economic Forum, right? You will own nothing and be happy. So are they referring to this, that when this comes, you're going to own nothing and you're going to be happy because it's going to wipe out everything? Now, when we talk about empowerment and becoming our greatest version, you always have to let love guide you and not fear. There's nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be worried about, but there is everything to be prepared for, because a lot of people can feel it in the air. They can feel that something is getting ready to take place. Something big is getting ready to take place. And that's why I told you, There's a reason why a lot of people, there's like a mass exodus happening on the planet. A lot of people are waking up from the matrix, leaving these cities, getting off grid. That's what we got to do, because NASA, some people say NASA means never a straight answer. What aren't they telling you? You see, they don't want to scare people. They're just saying, hey, it's 2.3% chance right now, but they probably know it's a lot worse than it is. And this has happened before. Once again, it happened in 1908 in Siberia, wiped out the whole place there. So this thing can happen, and you have to protect your energy right now. You want to be doing your meditations right now. You want to be sending love into the universe right now, because it's getting real out here. It's getting real out here, deep divers. So what did I write down? Remember, Earth is a pale blue dot. We are immense and a speck of dust at the same time. Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. I will. Remember, Earth is a pale blue dot. We are immense and a speck of dust at the same time. You see, I was inspired by Carl Sagan, okay? And Carl Sagan was a brilliant mind, and he talked about the pale blue dot. You know, sometimes we think we're so powerful and massive and enormous, but we're only a pale blue dot, deep divers, in the universe. We're like a grain of sand. And it's really humbling to remind ourselves that all it takes is one asteroid to mess up your whole day on planet Earth, right? And they've been telling you, they've been warning you, deep divers, they've been getting you ready in the films, right? Deep Impact. Morgan Freeman as the president. Get ready, people. I remember watching Deep Impact, and now this could actually be a deep impact. Wake up is called predictive programming. They put it in the movies first. They're getting you ready for what's coming. But you don't hear me though. Armageddon, Deep Impact. These are a few of the films I've been getting you ready. Now, this seems like something out of a science fiction book. This is not science fiction. This is actually happening. You see, right here, this is the James Webb telescope, okay? This telescope costs $10 billion. That's a lot of money, right? Yes. They invest a lot in space exploration for a reason, because they know a lot is happening out there. As time goes on, you're going to start to see that they're finding other Earth-like planets. It's already happening. Kepler 186f, Kepler 452b. There are Earth-like planets everywhere, and they know this. You're going to find out that we've never ever been alone in the universe. There are other intelligent life form all around this place. Even the cat down the road knows that. Actually, the cat down the road is an alien, deep divers, but that's another story. Deep divers, asteroid 2024 YR4, okay? Now it's doubled in likelihood to hit Earth. It's now 2.3% chance, 1 in 43 chance of it hitting Earth. And that's big news. So right now, just pay attention that this has happened before. 1908 in Siberia. What does it say? 100 years later, still no trees. Right? And this is humbling to say, oh, an asteroid can do this. Right? So pay attention, deep divers, and stay awake, stay aware, because a deep impact is coming. People know that. And that's the reason why the solution is to start raising your frequency. The solution is to start doing a little samba, baby. The solution is to start spreading love and remind yourself you don't have anything to be afraid of. When you remind yourself, as we raise our frequency, we affect everything around us in a positive way. There's so much negativity in the world. It's no wonder why an asteroid is coming to knock everything out. right? So we got to do better, people. We got to start raising the frequency. We got to start raising the vibration. We got to end hate, spread love, and remind ourselves it's one humanity. You see, the ancients knew as above, so below. Everything happening here is happening up there. Everything happening up there is happening here. And they also knew that if we change ourselves, we can actually change everything around us. That's how much power we have. You see, people who are raising their frequency, if an asteroid hits, can't touch this. You can't touch this, right? Because your frequency is too high, baby. It's too high. So they're saying this thing is going to be like 500 times more powerful than Hiroshima, right? That's powerful. And once again, chances of asteroid striking Earth in the next decade has nearly doubled, NASA says. And they're saying this thing is like the size of the Leaning Tower of Pisa or Big Ben. Pretty big, right? I'll play you another animation, deep divers. Check this out. It's crazy when you remind yourself that Earth is a pale blue dot. And that means that all it takes is one asteroid to wipe it all out, right? And this is why I say you got to become humble. You know, there's a Serbian proverb, be noble, for you are made of stars. Be humble, for you are made of earth. And once you remind yourself of this, you now become your greatest version. We are literally stardust, right? That's crazy. We are stardust. And this news of an asteroid potentially hitting Earth should just open your eyes to remind you that this has been happening. But there is something we can do. We are so powerful collectively. If we hold a meditation, it won't happen. We are so powerful collectively. If we vibrate on the love frequency, we can't be affected by it. If you're in the fear frequency, it will affect you. If you're on the love frequency, it can't touch you. And that's the reason why, look at the state of the world. Don't you realize there's something called morphogenetic resonance? That our whole emotional states collectively influences everything around us, including other planets and asteroids and all kind of things. If there's confusion, war, all kind of craziness on the earth, what do you think we're attracting? What? Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. If there's war, confusion, craziness, hate on the earth, what do you think we're attracting? Deep divers, what do you think we're going to attract? You want me to put it in subtitles for you? Exactly. But what happens if we vibrate on the love frequency? What happens if we spread love, not hate? What happens if we remind ourselves it's one humanity? What happens if we let go of division and come together as one? All of a sudden, we start doing a little samba, baby. And then just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Deep divers, if you're ready to vibrate in love, I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. And make sure you join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart Deep Divers. Click the link down below and be inspired. And go and get the brand new book, Deep Divers. Feel Alive 2. Unlock Your Infinite Power by Ralph Smart, the secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. Now available on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook. Click the link down below. You're going to love it. And go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts, Deep Divers. All new designs you're going to love for men, women, children, even cats down the road at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And of course, if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, who's not afraid of asteroids, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version personally, make sure you book it at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Deep Divers, don't be afraid of an asteroid. It won't affect you if you're vibrating on the love frequency. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, Deep Divers, make sure you hit that like button if you support the real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support the real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. One love, peace.
Wow.